G'day YouTube, Warbles on a lot here. I did an earlier video, which I don't know whether I'll post or not, where I showed with a tape measure how we'd managed to build this thing sort of 10 metres on one axis and 9.5 metres on another axis and a bit less than 9 on a different axis. So I decided to have a bit of a crack at it, leaving that side alone, although it has got a bit of a bend in it. And if you come along here, you can just about see where it wasn't actually quite on the circumference of the circle. We have this little bit which is broadly circular, probably needs a bit of neatening up and tidying up. And the stones came out from here. You can see by the marks on the grass where the stones used to be. I'll have to show it better there. If we take that as an example of grass with no stone removed, and that as an example of grass that's just had the stone removed, you can see how the old border of the stones used to come along here. I think this big rock here was what the problem was. It sort of seduced the wall builders. Instead of staying on the curvature, they tried to come in and incorporate that thing. And therefore, uncompressed dirt along here, compressed by stonework, and it toddled on in to about here. So that was just a little bit too much for my sense of perfectionism or doing the right thing or giving in to one's obsessive compulsive ADHD style of a nature. So now all I've got to do is clean this little bit up where it's sort of a bit thin and hurried. Shouldn't take too much. Yeah, this took about 2 hours to shift about 3 metres of wall. And if this video has been preceded by one with the camera on my chest while I potted around and did a bit of it, then you'll get to see that too. If this just goes up without such a prequel, then that means that having the camera on my chest harness, lying over there in the dirt or on the grass, was not such a grand idea after all while building a wall. So, warbles on a lot to YouTube. In among all of the rain bombs and everything else, the Drystone wall is just about finished, ready to be filled with crusher dust. At some time when the driveway will put up with a truck coming up it loaded with such dust. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao.